Good afternoon. It is August 1st, 2023. It is well over 100 degrees in Southeast Texas. We're going to play modded Minecraft for the next couple of hours. Good afternoon, Jed. Welcome, welcome. I really want this thing to make more dust. And I was wondering if adding a netherite pick. It's 80 there. I wish it was 80 here. I was thinking adding a netherite pick might speed this thing up, but it's not. The reason I'm concerned is... Hello, Gisley. There's no sulfur left. And so I will soon run out of fissile fuel. And by soon, I'm not sure when exactly that will happen. It could be sometime within the next month. Let's go have a look really quickly to make sure this thing is still up and running. I did have a bit of, oh my goodness, it is loud. I did have a bit of tinkering with it off stream a bit, trying to get it to maximize the amount of fuel that I could burn without losing fissile fuel. You can see that I'm burning fissile fuel. It's because I'm not producing it anymore. So I'm going to actually cut this thing down for right this second, because we aren't needing that much power, and I would like for this to kind of last for a bit until we get the sulfur problem fixed. So we went from making about 200,000 to making 114,000, so probably will be okay. Thank you for the stick, Slowpoke. We appreciate you, as always. So we have a sulfur problem to fix. Now, we can either make more dust, or change up the processing somehow. Now we can make sandstone with the Material Stoneworks factory. Let's make one of those. So the plan will be to get a Material Stoneworks factory, set it to sand, and then have it pulverized or crushed. I would like for a pulverizer to be good enough. We're going to find out. I don't think we've made a pulverizer yet. Couple copper gears. No pulverizer's done. Let's get a slew of thermal augments to go with this thing. We'll need a resonance, whatever this thing is called. And these things like to bounce around all over the place. Stop. It's not thermal. Thermal. I thought it was augment. It's not augment. What is it? Amplifier. Yeah, that was the next idea was to get the laser drill. So we've got a couple of different ores that we can look at. Sulfur ore from thermal or deep slate sulfur ore. That'll just be, see, any biome with a yellow lens. What else can the yellow lens get us? The yellow lens will get us moon cheese ore, raw gold, glowstone, and sulfur ore. But I think that we can target it specifically. Like, we have this thing dig at Y level 5. If we set it between 10 and 5, we might be able to target in on just sulfur. Now, we will occasionally get some niter. We'll get some cheese ore too, but only on the moon. Gold in the nether. Yeah, so we'll have to sort out nether and if we go that route. So let me put a laser drill thing up there. I just want to see how fast this will work. Because the only thing I'm really... Is there a different way to sift materials, though? This is it, right? So there's... And you know what? We may skip straight to the laser drill. Let's put these away for now. Let's see. Fluid. We need a laser drill. We need 4 laser drills. You can hear my piglin up there. He's been doing work, by the way. He is absolutely going ham. Not to be punny, but it's true. Did I request 2 of these or 4? I did request 4. But this is a fluid laser base. We need a ore laser base. That's going to require iron ore. Oh, very punny. That's me. Somewhere did I have set up a combiner? A combining factory. So if I need iron ore, piglin in a box, order yours today. Absolutely. 8 raw iron. 8 raw iron with a piece of cobblestone and a combiner, and I need to do that twice. So I think I just start stealing raw iron out of here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Like whack-a-mole. Oh, I missed one there. One more. There we go. We need some cobs. Two iron ores. Ore miner. Or at industrial, whatever it's called. Or laser base. I know you can do better than this. Why are you taking so long? That machine is just slow. Alright. You know what? This is fun. I don't mind having a laser poking at the bottom of my base. Alright, we need the laser drill. We need the ore laser base here. Bang. Nope. It's facing away, huh? I think that I can... Nope. Which wrench? Which wrench do we think will work? Pipes wrench? Nope. Let's try the old crescent hammer. Crescent hammer? Oh yeah. Good old crescent hammer. The refined winch? I wonder if that one works too. Let's check it out. Sure does. This one actually spins. Weird how they all have their own mechanics. At industrial, turn this down just a little bit. At least on my end, it's very low. I have to adjust some desktop volume stuff at some point. Actually, the best way to... Oh! I'm not sure if I lost sound or not. Let me know if y'all can't hear the blocks breaking on stream. I'll have to reset or something. Alright, so we want augments. Which one was it? We don't need a speed. What the heck? Not hurting for any kind of resources that are involved in this process. So we'll let those cook up while we get a flux thingy. Flux. Point. Put a point here. Set it to providers. What do we say we go to better looking? at Mech Universal. Cables look pretty decent in my opinion. Of course, the next series we play, I have a feeling Ender.io will be the power carrier of choice. Curious to see if Ender.io is going to be underpowered or overpowered. It's been a minute and a part of a pack. Okay, let's see. Oh, look, this finished up at some point. We're okay for storage. I did have a rerun of stuff through. I did lose about 11,000 items through my thing. Who knows what they're from? No clue. I think I have some lenses. Do we have any dandelions? I bet you. Ew. Yellow dye. Taking our yellow laser lens. Actually, we need 4 of those? No, just the one. At end. Set of augments or speed upgrades up. And that mechanism we need on a stack. You know what? I just completely changed my mind, as I like to do. Give me 3 of these things. So cheap now, and obsidian is. I must have 2,000 obsidian at least. Yeah, because this thing's turned off. Meanwhile, we're making a bit extra. It's okay, I don't mind. We can spend the blaze. Not a big deal. Let's put these flux points on there, set these to providers. Let them drain just as much energy out of the system as they want. Providers. 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 Gotta put all these in here. But before this thing starts going, we need to set the depth. So we can beat it down. Can I manually set it? Will it let me shift and do more than 10? No. We got some redstone. We don't want that. Oh. Have some of this. What did I do? What happened with all my other extra upgrades? They somehow just... Uh-oh. They all went in here. I just want 1 each, please. Just 1 each. Not really sure why you're allowed to take the entire suite, but whatever. Processing. So far, these aren't yellow. Is the speed upgrade not go in there? I think we increase... I think we can increase the chance if we get more yellow lenses. So I'll have to make a couple more lenses. That is not the crafting recipe. My dreams. There we go. You get some gold in there. Probably about to chuck everything out of this thing that isn't sulfur. Hey, we got our source of sulfur though. And we got another one. So let's go. Ooh, let's sleep. Float to our bed. Factory. I need in the dissolution chamber. I want to make a set of lenses. Probably should set this thing up. Let's see, we need yellow dye with 4 each. Glass panes, 4 each is 16. Lots of pants in this. Let's see, what else can we get? We needed the dandelions. Those. Switch this over to fluid grid and get out a bucket of latex. Oop, that's not the crafting recipe we were looking for. That how you want to play. Heck yeah. We only need 3 more. Oh yeah, we got lots of other crud that we're not interested in. So I think the thing to do, since we really don't care about that stuff, I didn't think it would be a universal crafting grid, but it sure is useful to get fluids. It sure enough is. As long as you have buckets in your system, you're good to go. Alright, a trash can. Gonna need 1 piece of this sulfur back. The rest of this stuff. Okay. And as we need to find some of this stuff, I can come down here and fix it up. But I really want this sulfur. It kind of makes me sad that it's giving me so much glowstone and not very much sulfur. Oh, this is really kind of... No, I want to find it. I apparently cannot find it. Weight 6. 5 to 10. Minimum Y 7. What is this thing set to? I think set to 5. I don't want any of this other stuff. Got 9 sulfur ore so far. This may not be the solution that I want, but we are going to try. Alright, so right here we're going to whitelist. No, we're going to blacklist sulfur ore. The closest computer connection directly across. There one over there? Not really. Not really. We're going to use pipes again. Pipes with a gold or a silver upgrade or a whatever this is. The diamond tier upgrade with a pipes wrench. Now, everything that's not sulfur should get tossed. And that will leave... dang. New plan. New plan. Didn't I get a logistical sorter? Oh, I do already have one. Oh man, do I remember how this works? Round robin, auto, new filter.
Okay, let's go.
Item tag. Careful or save. Filter enabled. How do we set the color? Default size mode. Allow default off. New filter item. Man, it's not what we're looking for. I really only want the sulfur, guys. Okay, if I put this thing right here. Okay, let's do it like this. So we pipe up to here, and then this thing right here will go here, and I'll need a chest to go here. Okay, I had this backwards. Backwards like this. So we want to blacklist sulfur. Or like this. Turn on the whitelist. No, blacklist. Some pipes. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Blacklist this. So it should come to these first. So if I hit pull now, sulfur's in there. That's all that should go in there. Alright, how do we get the most bang for our buck out of sulfur? Blasting gives us 1, cooking gives us 1, 2 from the rolling wheels, 1 from bulk blasting, a crushing macerator from psychic gives us 3. Mechanical squeezer 2, enrichment chamber 2, crusher spirit, ooh, pulverizer with a catalyst. We actually did need that pulverizer after all. Yeah, we have a couple of these. And as I remember, this is the crafting recipe. The computer knows how to do that. Powder. This. Pulverizer gives us 3. Nah, I'm good. I'd have to set up 2 pulverizers for that. So we need an exporter, crafting card, another export. I'm able to do this with both, with one, but we'll try with just. importer. Card. Somewhere over here-ish. You know what? I changed my mind. Again! We're up to 27 sulfur. 28 if you think count that one. Here's how we're going to do it instead. We're going to do this. This with an open system on the top. Back. Set it to both. I don't know, wait. Input on this side and on the back, export. So let's get our importer back. This side we'll get an exporter set up. Crafting upgrade and Basil's pattern. Get a cable. Exporter. Just run it on the floor, Mike. Good job, Monty. You the man. Come on. Floor cable's the best cable. One of these guys right here. Okay. Why is this stopped? Inputting. This. $67. Perfect. Trash can is here with a blacklist. Sulfur. Place the pipe. Back upgrade. And we had a component made. That in there. Let's have a look to see if we can make... Not the recycler. Increased generation rate, but it uses efficiency. This is for dynamos. Looking for machines. Auxiliary sleeve. Increases the primary production. Increases non-primary. Increases RF efficiency, but reduces speed. This just does this thing. Yeah, I guess it's just going to be amplifiers. Make sure that blacklistings. Just got 8 in the system. You should be being put in here and used relatively quickly. So are we creating fissile fuel now? Reasonable rate. Backstuffing on uranium hexafluoride-ish. Fluoric gas. Locate Moranium, still doing its thing. It's the sulfuric acid is the real issue. This thing is just not keeping up with demand. This guy filtering its sulfur just by itself is not enough. We may have to go the dust route. Oh my goodness. Material generators. We need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Not really sure why those don't stack anymore, but whatever. Another pedestal. Importer. Can increase speed, can increase item capacity. I don't know. you go to pedestals? I'm very not pleased with the speed. If this is just a matter of adding speed upgrades to this thing, that would be great. And if this thing would just choke up on stuff, and we were making lots of sulfur, I'd be super happy. Increases... This is a tier 4 speed upgrade. Just not fast enough. The basic crushing. Let's try this. With a flux point on the top. That's providers. Give you all the power you want. What do your upgrades look like? You're a full stack of upgrades. So on the back, allowed to input. And on the front, you will output with eject on. Not this one. This just isn't doing it for me. Do I not have any sand in the system at all? No, I have a lot of sand in this. I'm gonna give this thing as much help as I can possibly give it. Let's cut these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chiseled sandstone. 1, 2, 4. Put in a set of pedestals. Okay. Pipes. Thing is hopping now, buddy. Man, this is really, really annoying. So we use like 18,000 sulfur in order to get to this point. I sure would like to see this thing just constantly processing sulfur. $18K is a little bit. It is. It just kind of sat here and just did it over time, though. Man, if this thing could fill up, that would be fantastic, but it's just not happening. And it's making me really nervous for the future of our power. I really thought between those two things, we'd be in business. Can you enchant the meshes? I guess not. No. The sulfur, it is empty. Well, because we're making hydrofluoric acid, there's nothing I can do to speed this up other than get more sulfur. Yeah, that would be. You're exactly right. I don't think sulfur B is the answer to our... I mean, it could just be that we just need more sifters if we're going to run on uranium. This thing is absolutely kicking it now, man. It is going. It's not going to go any faster than this. This thing is maxed out. Yeah, this thing is maxed. It is spinning at the maximum frequency. This is with 2 different setups producing sulfur. Look how low the chance is for dimensional mineshaft. This is kind of interesting. I don't know. Have a real quick look at fissile fuel, and we'll have to leave it for this second. But I really do have a feeling that we're gonna have some power issues here pretty soon. How are these guys doing? We got a few full, we got a few empty. We need to work on this at some point. This guy's burning away, and this is 1.6. When we left the building a while ago, and you can see there's fissile fuel going into the system right now. So it's at 1665. We are producing 114,000 a tick. This is at 5. Let's set this to 6.0. Let's see if we see it bump up. It is loud block though. Multi-blocks are loud. All right, that looks like a net positive for me. We're doing 137,000. This should be okay. Enough to let it go. We may have to think about getting a ridiculous item that has like Fortune 10 on it or something with whatever we can get from Apotheosis. Fortune 8. Get a Fortune 8 book and put it on a thing, and I think that we can make a thing that will break everything. See. Slow and steady though. Alright. Well, that was a much longer aside into that than I really wanted to spend. Let's see what else I had planned for the day. Oh my goodness. Crystallized amber from Cyclic. We definitely need to do that. So we're going to need... What is it? A melting chamber? Melting and solidification. I need one of these. Let's see, a melting chamber. And I think this is the thing that we get the crystallized amber from. Is that it? Yeah, here it is right here. Liquid magma. Fire charge. So we need to put in liquid magma. We're going to use... Okay. What's the thing? I'm going to teach... We're going to need crystallized amber very soon. With liquid magma in it? No, we don't want this at all, actually. Just these. Because we're just going to have a melter set up to make this stuff. Solidification chamber. The block we need to make it in. This. These are obsidian pressure plates. Okay. Crafter. Pipe. Pipe. And then to make magma, we want to teach it this recipe. Come on down. Oh, actually, this will not need to know how to do this. These are the only two that we need. We need to put these. One of these is going to have to go in here. Not that one. Okay, crystallized amber. Got plenty of basement space left for side projects. And by side projects, I mean main projects. Solidification chamber. With crafter on the top. And on this side, I need a melter. And a basic mechanical pipe between the two. I'm going to tell this. Flux points. Magma on the providers network. A cobble action. These should be full. So we want an exporter with a crafting upgrade. How many crafting upgrades have I made so far? A couple. And then let's get a stack upgrade as well. Okay, and we would like to insert magma cream. And then, of course, thank you, mechanism, for this lovely wrench. I'm gonna pull, I'm gonna push. Importer. That. Cables. Alright. Liquid magma is being piped in. Should be making it about 200 at a time. We got plenty of slime and plenty of blaze, so we should be good to go. And then in this, we'll put... And I think this is for the next... Let's see. Not for this section, it's for this section. But, no reason we can't go ahead and get that done now. I put in crystallized amber and I asked for a stack. Missing fire charges. Of course, I never taught it how to make fire charges. We use coal. Look at this. What's the other one? Fire essence. No. Absolutely not. Okay. How many... I make a crystallized amber, it takes liquid magma. It doesn't say how much it takes. Probably a bucket though, I would bet. A stack. Oh yeah. Gonna take some time. That would be okay though. Oh. Will this thing eventually back stuff? I don't know. What if I do this? Alright. That probably looks pretty wild in the dark. So crystallized amber is finished. Next, I want to look at... Let's see. That was an easy craft after that last mechanism thing. Heavy water production. A filter upgrade. I made these a while ago. And a... What is it? Pump. And a water source block. And then 4096 storage block. Man, those are so fast these days. That's so great. Let's leave a space in between and set this thing up ahead of time. Because we would like to put in here heavy water. Priority 10K or 100K. Whitelist, exact on, heavy water, and we can now connect it up. Sorry. Okay. Going in here, heavy water, perfect. And right over here, next to its own little block. Oop, that's not it. Okay. I think that you put this above it. This. Put in. Thing has already pulled in water. But the guy that dropped by the other day told me the gauge dropper pick up fluid. That's great. So we want to put in the filter upgrade. That. Then it needs power. I would like to rotate. Reset pump calculation. Don't know why you do that, but I do appreciate it. Let's see. Upgrades, issues, not enough energy. Well. A little bit of flux, points. Oh, tempting. Give me a quarter hundo. Maybe. Beast. Freezy IX. Welcome. I'm afraid to even look at what's slowing this thing down. Oh, it's going. It's just taking its sweet time. Did I make a bunch of plugs? I needed points. Oh, God. It's a real issue. Ugh. All this for heavy water. There we go. Points. Just keep these with us. Let's see. This one's gonna go. I think you can just take it right here. And set up to providers. Heavy water is coming. How much? 40 FE a tick. That mechanism. We need a stack of each of these. So in case you didn't know, there is actually a little bit of heavy water in your water. A very small amount, but it's not trivial. 400 FE a tick. Building a reactor or a bomb with heavy water. Why do I have to choose one or the other? Not mean to put that over. Now I just need an importer. That's right. One of those will just become the other one. We want to import fluid. Heavy agua. It's doing it, Peter. Slow. But a stack upgrade will probably fix this issue. Bang. Nope. Man, this thing is pumping water. I want to pump water that fast. I wonder if those actually do anything. The stack upgrades in the fluid. Let's replace these all with nope. Heavy water. Not enough room to output. Why did it stop putting water into this? We were importing fluids on a white list, that's why. Because I forgot to put it on a whitelist. Did not need those speed upgrades. Turns out. We can increase the number of pumps if we need to. If we should find that we need more than this much heavy water. But no, we have heavy water on Autocraft. So that is another little project done. Next to my notes. Improve create automation for brass and copper casings. Because this was an issue last time we played. And I have this thing set up, but the way I have it set up, we will not allow it to work the way we need it to. So what I need to do is set up this crafter on another chest and then have like a filter set up where only the wood goes into here. Can I, if I make a brass funnel, I already have some brass funnels. Right? Click item to set. Need oak. Are we crafting these with oak? Yeah. So this should now only pull in andesite. Only should pull in this. Now the only thing we need to do is make sure that that does not get the other things, and we can do that with the pipes upgrade. So let's get some pipes and one of these guys, and then out of the chest, well, first of all, not allow that to happen. Right, we'll pull out of here, but here's what we want to pull. We want to whitelist copper ingots and submit it. We want to add andesite alloys. Submit. And we want to add, what is the other one? Andesite. Oh, copper and brass. Alright, so it should only pull from there. Oh, look at this thing's got a thing already. Oh, it's because of how we have this thing set up. Because we have it set up to make andesite alloys. But now we're going to change that. And this guy's just going to go pointing until he gets an item in his hand. Okay. Crafter upgrade. I don't need a crafter. And I don't need the exporter anymore. I guess I could have blacklisted oak logs, but whatever. Okay, like this. The cable. Set up like this right here. We need to change all of these patterns. We'll only have one. Alright, let's clear this one out. Toss it back in. Look, there's more. There's train casings. How do you make train casings? You put a brass casing through and add a piece of sturdy sheet. Sturdy sheets are made in a way that I don't care to look at right this very second. Not stripped wood. Not stripped. We want oak. This is how you should make it. This. Copper casings. Look like this. Brass casing. Look like this. Not sure which barrel this is in the system, so we'll have a quick look. Here we go, and put those in. That should fix that. Let's have a look. Give me 10. Pretty good. Shall we check the other ones? That was brass. Let's check the andesites. Great is such a cool mod, man. It's so good. And then last but not least, we haven't done coppers yet. Here, you can even make 30 coppers. It even makes a satisfying little noise every time there's an auto hook. Oh, man. That's great. Ooh, tritium and deuterium equal. Yeah, DT. Deuterium is just put in heavy water and electrolytic separator, get deuterium and oxygen out. Yeah. We're actually getting ready to be able to run a fission reactor, which is kind of cool. We really need to start treating the... I need to put this on the list. We need to treat... We need to deal with waste from our... Yeah. It is now the bottom thing on the list. The good news with the crate, we got those andesite casings, all those casings we may ever want. Will we ever use that recipe? I don't know. Quick check. Make sure everything's running as it should be. Magnet is off. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. I think we're finally getting to the point where these things are not an issue. We have 598. spoils bags out of 442,000 possible spots. We have this other spawner that I'm not using for anything right now. It's great. Look at all this. Look at it all. There's still a bunch of bees, as per usual. I want to go in. Okay. Let's see. Casing's done. I need to get like an on-screen to-do list so everybody can see what I'm working. All right. Next up, Swift alloy ingots from Element Craft. Time for a little bit of magic. So these are made in an elemental binder with an elemental container filled with oxygen, or oxygen air. It says a medium amount makes a Swift alloy ingot. I would really love to be able to figure out how to automate these so that I do not need to worry about like pulling in and out. But I do remember pulling in and out of the like pulling the air out and putting it into the system. So there's a couple things that I wanted to look at. I know for sure when I was looking through that one of the things that we could make were elemental containers. But we need these white rocks with a bit of earth. And I think I have an earth thing somewhere. So I'll go pick up some earth real quick. We're in my... I know there's one like somewhat close to the base. That's not it. What do you think that is? It says they're 32,000 blocks away. Did I teleport like far away from the base or something? Oh. Let's try that again. Maps. Air, fire, earth. Go. Why did these... Why does that say it's 32,000 away? Like, clearly not that far. Oh, I wonder if it's because I set it on top of... like the void? Like, I think I see it right here. An unbreakable earth source. We'll see about that. Okay. What was this thing? The elemental infuser with a small element chamber underneath. I'm trying to make a large element chamber. Thank you for the stick, Slowpoke. Small element container and an element infuser goes here. Why don't you take that? And it just said to put stone on this thing with a bit of earth. All right. Okay. This guy right here. Element pipes. Got some. And then burnt glass from elemental craft, which requires any glass. Gotta go find a fire. Well, it says it's right over here. Like it might actually be there too. Unbreakable. Cool looking particle effects then. Burnt glass. It's just a piece of glass. All right. What's it called? It's called a container. New chapters unlocked. Let's see. Element craft. Shrines are used. Let's see, which one do we finish? Something you don't get a reward for, apparently. That's okay. Now we're cooking with gas, spell desk, at least not research. Element binder, make an element binder. It's 100,000 rather than that. Element binder uses much more elemental energy and must be placed on a full-sized container. Binder is used to craft multiple items together along with elemental energy. Place ingredients in order, starting at the top and going clockwise. They'll use up the elemental energy to complete the craft once. Okay. Need 2 white rocks and 2 drenched iron. I think I got the drenched iron, but I do need more of these guys. Alright.